Hello, Air Nation, Airbender here, back with some more. bit.trip presents Runner2 Future Legend of Rhythm Alien. That's sort of the thing. Excuse me while I clear my throat and we get into the mounting sads.
Slurped from the sheltered backwoods of the supernature, Commander Video's acceptance of his plight strains as the tide of his journey recedes into the mounting sads.
Fucking... I want to know how much they paid Charles Martinet to just say some random shit into a microphone for this game. Welcome to the volcano level, because every game has to have a volcano level. Just like every game has to have a sewer level, as I learned in fucking Professor Layton of all games. If I'm not mistaken, this must be where you find the Patazo character. Basically the Tin Man that we've played already. Also, yeah, there he is. I wonder how many, new things we're gonna learn in this level. We learned the run close to the end of Super Nature. It's funny, I'm recording this and I know, like, in the back of my mind I should be recording Live Alive right now because I don't have those ready for the weekend, but I will get to it eventually. Everything's so red. The Flabby Woes. I'm so glad that the game replays the opening cutscene of a world when you play the first level again. I appreciate that, because I didn't want to have to go into the like videos and have to like play it and then go into the world. Granted, it's nothing crazy. It's just Charles Martinet spouting off crazy shit into a microphone and getting paid for it, you know. But you know, still, it's there. I wanted to see it. If I'm gonna pay for Charles Martinet, god damn it, I want my Charles Martinet. I love how the internet went into fucking tizzy when the Super Mario Wonder video came out during the Direct. Like, the next day, fucking Arlo, who posts everything about the Direct, like, within a short span, which is good, because that's exactly what he should do. He's a reviewer on YouTube, he should be reviewing everything, and he's a huge Nintendo fanboy, so it's not shocking. But the fact of the matter is, like, there's a lot of discourse around the trailer because there's a lot of people thinking that Charles Martinet is not voicing Mario in the game. And I watched the video and I heard like his evidence, and I heard all the like the clips that they posted, like where they think it's not Charles Martinet, and I'm like, first of all, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? If it's not Martinet, then we'll find out if it's not Martinet. Like, Nintendo's not gonna hide that information from us. Because we all know that Charles Martinet is getting up there in age. He's not gonna voice Mario forever. It's a fact of life. Someone's gonna take over. And hopefully they're starting now. But it's also one of those things, it's like, the next person who voices Mario, do they do a Martinet impression? I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have a Mario impression. I mean, even I do. Like, I feel like I said that out loud, and now I have to do it. It's me, Mario. There you go. That's all you get. That's all you get. Okay, what's next? The moist... God damn it. How to get away with funny level titles that are basically talking about, like, bodily fluids. But I love in the video that Arlo made that, like, why did I thought it was a thing. Also, we've reached the dubstep portion of the game, so welcome. Like, I'm pretty sure the next person who does Mario is probably gonna have to start with a Martinet impression to ease into it, but like, then they're gonna have to find their own Mario voice. And I'm trying to think, like, well, not their own Mario voice, but their own way of doing it. Because I mean, think of it this way, okay? The voice of Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy have not been the same the entire time they've been in existence. The original voice of Mickey Mouse passed away, I think, recently? If not, the second version of Mickey Mouse passed away recently. And he was replaced with someone else who sounds pretty much exactly like him. I mean, think of all the Looney Tunes, all the, like, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig. Those are all Mel Blanc back in the day. Mel Blanc is no longer with us. Those characters have been voiced by multiple people for years. But Bugs sounds like Bugs, and Daffy sounds like Daffy. Yeah, there's a little bit, like, you can tell a little bit that they're not the original voice cast, and that, you know, it's basically a impression of Mel Blanc, but it passes and it does the job. And that's going to happen with Mario soon. And not just Mario, because Martinet also voices pretty much any of the male characters in the Mario universe is basically Martinet at this point. Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi. I feel like there might be another one hiding in there somewhere, but that I'm not thinking of right now. I don't think he does Bowser. I think that's the only one he doesn't do, but shit. I mean, and Arlo made a good point about, like, Martinet didn't voice Mario in the Mario movie, and he easily could have. I mean, he has a cameo in there. Like, I almost missed it again. Like, he has a cameo in the movie, and you can tell it's him because he just fucking flat out does the Mario voice. I can't believe I missed that. My favorite part about the Mario movie is just the simple fact that the beginning of the movie is basically them recreating the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. God damn, that part's gonna be fucking sucky. That entire movie is just basically a love letter for Mario fans. Like, oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that. That music's from that. That music's from that. Like, I recognize like a good probably 95% of that movie. There were, I think, a couple of things that went over my head, you know, because, you know, I hadn't played an obscure game back in like 97. But, you know, for the most part, like, when I heard a music track, I'm like, that's Dire Dire Docks from Mario 64, or that's, you know, the underground theme from Mario, like the original. Oh my god. I can't believe I just got everything there. And if I didn't, I will be shocked. Oh. Whew. Thought I missed it. I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up right at the end. I didn't. Okay. That honestly was probably my best performance in this game so far. That section was fucking crazy. There we go. Okay. We did the moist flow tubes. Okay, let's continue on. I love how I'm just like flying through this game super quick. And this playthrough is basically turned into me just ranting about shit, which, you know, thank you all for being my therapists. I appreciate it. I mean, I haven't been to my therapist in a while because I missed my last appointment like an idiot. It wasn't until I was sliding into the motherfucker that I realized I was not supposed to be sliding into said motherfucker. And yet I still slid into that motherfucker. Almost did it again. Pretty sure I finished off talking about like my journey with like leaving office life and just trying to like figure out myself. Oh god damn it. I thought that was a big spring. But you know, one of the wonderful side effects of not working office life during that time period is I started transitioning. And I don't know how I would feel if I had been transitioning while working in an office setting, or if I even would have considered it, to be 100% honest. I want to check something. I think I saw something. No. Okay. I thought I saw a cartridge there. I did not. My throat is so dry right now. I don't know if it's a mixture of like talking all night during the stream, or you know, now like I've been trying to keep it lubricated with I have like you know those squirt bottles of like flavored water. I have lemonade currently in mine, like the Great Value lemonade. And while not the best thing in the world, it suffices. I didn't want to make a flavored water. I have the packets ready to go. You may be asking, what do you mean ready to go? So I have been making what is essentially supposed to be Code Red. It doesn't taste like Code Red exactly. It's very close. It's really good, and it does well in a pinch. Oh shit. But the Code Red is Hawaiian Punch Lemon Lime Splash, which is very hard to find. I had to buy a case of 12 for it, so I'm like good for a while. I'll probably have to buy another case soon. But it's one of those, and then so Sorry, it's half of one of those. It's half of a Tang Zero Sugar packet, which I actually ran out, so I actually just used Crystal Light Orange for now. It's good in a pinch, but Tang is just so hard to find. Like, I know where it is. It's at like the dollar store, like the dollar Family Dollar, not Dollar Tree. So I have to get to a Dollar Tree or Family Dollar at some point, which I think there's one like right down the street from me. But I think the next time I order my lemon lime splash, I'm probably going to order a case of Tang, because they go through a lot. Because a lot of the Mountain Dew recipes call for Tang. There's one that doesn't, but I also ran out of that flavor, so I'm going to have to buy some of that too. But yeah, so it's Tang, and then it's Hawaiian Punch Fruit Juicy Red, and a cherry packet of your choice. So I have the Nerds one. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. And it's a half a packet of each. So the good thing about it is I can take a full packet of all those things, and I've measured it out. It's not perfect, but it's close enough that half the packet is about half a teaspoon of packet. So I measure. Didn't make that jump properly. I measure out roughly half a teaspoon of the powder into 1 cup, and then I measure the rest into that half teaspoon. And if it looks like it's gonna overflow, like, I stop it and I'll put the rest into the first cup. You know, so it's an imperfect science, but you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, honestly. Like, as long as the essence of it is in there, like, I'm okay with it. Like, I don't have to, like, measure out on my food scale, like, oh, this packet had 0.75 grams. I had to put this many grams into this. No, I don't fucking care. I just put about a half a teaspoon of each into 1 cup. So, as you can see, I make 2 cups at a time. Last night, I made 2 cups. I only had 1 last night. I have the other one ready to go in my cabinet for whenever I want to make it. And it's actually a little bit more involved because basically what I have to do is I have to take I take a splash of hot water in the bottom of the cup. How the fuck did I miss that? Yeah, I take about a half a cup, or not a half a cup, like, I basically splash in a bit of hot water because I have a water cooler in my house. So I take a little bit of that right at the bottom of the cup, and I stir it with the straw that I'm going to be using to drink it. I have a bunch of metal straws that I bought, so I stir it up with that. And then I go into my freezer, and oh my god, this part sucks. Anyway, and then I go in my freezer. I have a cup measurement in there. I take 2 cups of ice from my ice bag, which I am actually running out of ice. I need to go purchase some. And then I go over to my drink fridge because I have a little tiny, like, dorm fridge, and I have a regular fridge. And my dorm fridge is basically any beverage in the house, just to keep from taking up space in the big fridge. And the reason I have it is because I need it. I had a dorm fridge for reasons before. Nothing nefarious, just we were cooking for a friend and we basically kept his ingredients in that fridge not to take up space. So, and I kept it, and I basically use it for drinks now. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I will eventually get this done. Yeah, 2 cups of ice, and then I go over to the beverage fridge, and it is, for the code red, you put in lemon seltzer. And it's honestly up to you how much you put in, because the seltzer is basically simulating the carbonation that a Mountain Dew would give you. It's not giving you caffeine. It's just giving you the simulation of carbonation, and helps. It helps immensely. Like, it's crazy how much it helps. There is a cartridge right there. God fucking damn it. I am not getting it. You saw it. You basically have to... Welcome to Endgame. Jesus fucking Christ. We're getting into the fun part of, I might have to start, like, cutting video again. Jesus Christ. But yeah, you put in a little bit of seltzer water to your heart's content, and then fill it up with water. And it's usually a 32-ounce cup. You saw that, right? You saw that. God fucking damn it. Alright, I will show you the retro one after. It's you basically have to drop down like earlier than that. Jesus Christ, game. Fuck off. Welcome to Endgame. But yeah, I have these 32-ounce cups that I have from like all sorts of places. So there's a local place in Massachusetts called Cumberland Farms. It's a it's basically a gas station. Recently it's like grown into like a food place, kind of like a Wawa, but not as elaborate. So if you've ever been to a Wawa in like Pennsylvania, you know what I'm talking about. It basically serve like food, and they serve like coffee and beverages, and we'll do the alternate exit first, I guess. Tell me you could have gotten the bonus there without telling me. Honestly, I'm not going to do it over again, mostly because you saw me do it multiple times, and I'm not going to bore you again with it. So we'll just do the retro video first. But yeah, we have a local place that's similar to Wawa. Not as elaborate. Like, I've been to plenty of Wawas in Pennsylvania. I love Wawa. And, you know, that's one of the great things about taking road trips down that way. That and White Castle. And I know, like, White Castle is like, ugh, for New Yorkers. I'm like, I don't live in New York. I don't get to go that often. And honestly, like, the amount of times I've been to White Castle in my life is probably the right amount of times. Because they are, you know, the burgers are pretty greasy. You know how I mentioned now the later ones of these fucking get super insane? Well, here you go. It's starting already. But yeah, so way back in like I think 2010 or 2011, this Cumberland Farms serves basically like a Slurpee there. They call it they were calling it Chill Zone back when I was getting these, but it's called Hyper Freeze now because they're just, I don't know why they changed the branding. But back in like 2011, they had these specialty cups. They're like the souvenir cups you get at like a God damn. They're like the souvenir cups you get at like a sporting event. I have a couple from sporting events too, but like they're like the giant hard 32-ounce plastic cups that have an image on the side. Well, Cumberland Farms has this cool thing where all of their slushies all have a character based on it. So like they have a pink lemonade one that's Pinkosaurus. It's a pink dinosaur. They have Red Rage, which is a cherry flavored one that's a luchador. I was jumping, but okay, game. Sure. So I went back multiple times because there was a Cumbies right next to Babies R Us when I was working there. And I would go pretty much every night, and I'd get a new one just to get the new cup. So I have a ton of them. So I tend to use those, and then currently I have a WrestleMania cup because I went to WrestleMania 38, I think it was. No, not 38. Which one did I go to? It was the one in 2019. It might have been 36. But me, my sister, and my daughter, because my daughter went with us, we all got one of the souvenir cups. So I have Lily's and I have mine currently. Okay, game. Jesus Christ. Can you stop throwing shit at me? Like, holy shit. I think this is going to be our last level for the episode. But yeah, those three, all those cups I use for my flavored waters. And they are perfect. And then So that recipe makes basically 2 drinks. And then I have a Mountain Dew one, which is the lemon lime splash and tang, and that's all it is. And that's why I think it's the basis for the Code Red one. Even though Code Red is Mountain Dew in name, I don't think it tastes like Mountain Dew. Like, so to have the Mountain Dew base, I don't get it, but you know what? It makes sense. Give me the dances. Give me the dances. Jesus. And then I have for the souvenir cups, I have a couple of Red Sox ones because I am a Red Sox fan. I've been to many a Red Sox game, so I have a bunch of cups from them. Bumping Uglies, by the way, is the name of this level. Yes, I did say the last level was going to be the last, but I'm having fun, goddammit. We're going to keep going. But yeah, I've applied to a couple of jobs lately. A bunch of remote jobs, so. Did holding the shield out fuck me right there? Is that what just happened? Wow. Wow. We're gonna find out because I'm not gonna put my shield out next time. It didn't count last time, actually. Okay. Sure game. Yep, the shield fucked me last time. That's interesting. Dubstep. Jesus Christ. Ah, fuck. To be 100%, so I don't know if I've finished, but like, you know, going back to a job, I'm still gonna have to do the I'm still gonna have to do DoorDash. Not as much, but and that's the thing I'm contemplating, because like being self-employed and like not making a lot of money technically, because I expense out all my mileage that I drive, because that's how you do it. I was gonna say, did I miss a bunch? But I get food stamps and I get state insurance. Things I don't pay for, like I get for assistance because I'm not making a lot of money. And I totally, what did I fucking do?
The
Jesus
mounting
Christ.
sads.
A harsh direction? Is that the one we were on? Yep. Secret tunnel. And that's the thing, it's like I've been weighing like the pros and cons of going back to an office life. Because the minute I go back, I lose my state insurance. I lose my food stamps. And I have to account for that. So it's like, it's one of those fun things. It's like, is it worth it to go back? But like, the car part is what is getting me the most, because it's like, I'm putting so many miles on my car. Like it's, motherfucker, seriously. Anyway. And that's one of the reasons why I would have to still like do DoorDash, because I would have to make up for like, you know, I make good money doing DoorDash if I do it right, but like if I go back to an office setting, like I would make up most of that with the office, so I would have to only work as much, like a little amount comparatively. And honestly, making a lot of like decisions to like, you know, tighten my belt, because I've tightened my belt quite a bit as it is, but like, you know, I still have a lot of things I could probably do to save some money. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I put the shield out at the last fucking second, and it was wrong. I noticed it at the last second again. Luckily, that was at the beginning of the level and not the end of the level. I let go too quickly. Jesus Christ. But yeah, you know. And to be 100% honest, the best thing that could have happened was, you know, the stream and the YouTube stuff could have been like a lot better than what it is. But you know what? I enjoy doing this. I enjoy recording videos and posting them on the internet. I enjoy streaming. And if eventually one day, like, you know, it does catch up to me that, like, you know, things work out for the better for myself. Like, I'll count my blessings when I get there, but like right now, you know, it's a struggle. And we all struggle. A lot of us have struggles. I'm just going through my own set right now, so, you know. Again, just right. All right, we're gonna call it there, I suppose. Yeah, we'll call it there. If you like the video, please leave it a like. It helps out the channel immensely. Consider subscribing to the channel, so you'll know when new videos are released. And also helps out the channel. And finally, catch me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/airbrender56, where we are currently in the middle of doing the Layton series. I believe we started Diabolical Box over the last weekend. Hopefully, there's no guarantees to that, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be finishing up Curious Village shortly after this recording. So, who knows? Who knows? But anyway, I will leave you here, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.